Hello, and welcome back to A Hero's Rest, an RPG town simulator. We're continuing on our little town that we built the other week, back on the 1.0 release of this game, and seeing whether or not, I don't know, I guess whether or not our town gets overrun by wolves and we've got to start a new one. Our lovely town of Argentia. Agentia? I think it was Agentia. I had a really good time playing this when it first came out, and I've been really wanting to revisit it ever since. We have a little inn set up. We have, I believe, a blacksmith, a woodworker. I think the only thing we're missing in town right now is a tannery. But we figured we'd revisit our little town, see how it's doing, see whether or not the big boss event wipes us out. Yeah, we don't have a tannery yet. We do have a blacksmith. I like that it gives you this little cutscene to be like, hey, do you remember what your town looks like? I do wish the roofs were on. There's our weaver, our alchemist, and then down the hill, our lumberjack. We got everything we need. Yeah, when we last left, we had an alpha pack of wolves were coming to attack us. And we were trying to decide whether or not we thought that was gonna actually like wipe us out or not. But we had managed to hit a 3-star town. I think we had 4-star, but the king got upset at us over something or other. And we get to decide kind of where we want to move forward today and what quests we want to beat up. We have a handful of different people in town. We have a bunch of green knights, shamans, backstabbers, holy paladins, forest rangers, and our new eagle guard. Looks like we're trying to bring up some of the lower, less common people here in the meantime, as the town just gets built up nice and cozy and good. Now, where were we on all of our quests? There's the quest log. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so we're really quite a few quests not laid out. We're slaying goblins. We're slaying kobolds. We have a couple repeat quests, daily quests. For metal, for leather, for herbs. One of which is slaying kobolds, but I think that's kind of fine. Because we did kill off the kobold boss. The goblin boss we have not. And the animal beast boss were actually not good enough to fight these guys. Plus, they have the red mist on them right now, so... Looks like a tavern management sim. It's a bit more than that. It's a tavern management sim, but more of a town management sim. So we do have to still, like, send out quests. Send out stuff from our tavern. But then we also have to deal with making sure that we have armor and equipment, potions, all sorts. And it's been about a month since we last played. So I'm trying to remember all the stuff that we have and what we need. Mona is coming up here very, very eager to get pets. We are starting to make, I think, some better herbs on the regular. Better condition from quests. A surge of morale. Protects heroes from perishing during their next quest. And reduces the time that they need to come back from quests. Why don't we make a couple of these? We've maxed out the potion cellar. I do feel like it's funny because I can't even make tier 3, tier 4 stuff for the most part. Do we have 2 additional crafting slots? Is that how this works? Yeah. So let's make sure that there's always tier 1 potions here. And we should be able to specialize this guy again. We don't need him to get level up, so let's say sales profit. And then maybe we'll just say increase resource from herb gardens. That way he's always going to have nice stuff coming in here. Oh, so much stuff to do. We averted an imminent threat, got some more resources. The trader is leaving. We need CR 25 quests. I think it might be good for us to just slow it down for a minute while we get our self in order here and remember what we actually have in stock. I have literally no inventory. But we have room to make some more stuff. Tier 2 shaman vests. Tier 2 thief suits. Fancy backpacks. Get a little bit of everything going here. Eagle, hello. How we doing, dude? Welcome, welcome. Can we make like tier 2 magic focuses? Do we know how to make tier 2 magic focus? No. So I just want to make sure we got a little bit of everything going here. CR 25 like an adult red dragon. Yeah, it is a very high CR in D&D universe. Ain't no doubt about that. Well, we really left this town just absolutely empty right now. Slightly better versions of some of these. I mean, all this stuff I have a lot of equipment for. Green plate, sacred plate, green night mail, which is tier 2. Inventory full, build more stockpiles. All right, well, clearly you guys are doing decent. What is stockpiles under? Stations? I have enough we could build another large stockpile in here. Pretty comfortably. Get what we can. And the old lumber mill down here. Restock you. Restock you. Wow, we really left this place to be a heck of a mess. Absolutely no supplies of basically anything here right now. Complete pay to win. Spend 350,000 gold. Cash in the bank. It's one thing we actually got to make sure we have enough to keep paying everybody out. And soon maybe build the tannery. You are the Adventurers Guild where you provide quests and everything related to that. Yeah, that's exactly it. We're an inn. We're basically a little RPG town, is how it was. And there's always like a handful of different plates that you gotta balance with everything. So what do we need? It looks like we're actually pretty low on wood. They were complaining that there was no CR25 jobs, so I'm gonna set out some treasure hunts. And get them nice and busy. We also desperately kind of need some food here, so get some more stuff for that. Cloth seems to be pretty bad. Let's throw 2 of those up. Get the fancy stuff. And we can get a couple for the more basic stuff as well. We need good metal. So we'll throw in a few of those quests. And we still can't get like these really nice herbs. But we can grab some of these. I'm a little bit worried that we like haven't provided jobs for the low level guys here as well. Though I think some of the repeat jobs we have sort of fills that gap. We're really good on leather. We could always use fruit. Maybe a couple of really basic jobs there for people as well. Okay, man. Burke Swayze's back in town. We have a couple of characters renames this morning, so why don't we also hit those up and see what we can't do here. As well as complete a few of these jobs. That I don't know that I can do. No. So we had Steve Dave and Dave Steve, the 2 town guards. What are all these? Oh, this is just like, are they on adventure? Are they favorited? Are they everybody? This is going to be Steve Dave, the Eagle Guard, and Dave Steve. Did I get that right? Yeah, his twin brother. Okay. Now we're cruising a little bit. What's going on in the inn? There's basically no food. Basically no food being cooked at the inn. I have an abundance of fish. And I feel like we generally have an abundance of fruit. Not that we currently do, but the fancy foods are a bit harder to come by. But we could make a handful of them. It's actually most of our fruits gone. Okay. Can't hire a player to get us supplies like every single fantasy village. Chastise them for being too low level. I mean, that's basically what we're doing, is we're hiring people to just go out and get us stuff that we don't want to gather ourselves. Because we do gather stuff here around town. Like wood. Like mushrooms. Like fish. Occasionally ore, if we can find it. But we do need the adventurers to go out and get us stuff as well, because we can't really, like, keep pace. What we really need to start doing is getting the higher level gear, so that we can start making more high level everything. Restock, restock. All of our herb gardens are ready here as well. Restock, restock. Restock these goods for villagers who want to come by. Restock that good. Potion of greater luck. There's a bunch of stuff we just like sell in town. Random goods. Furniture, blacksmithing stuff. Upgrades that we should probably be getting a little bit more of. I've gone around town and I found everything here except for metal, and I can't remember where any of the metal actually spawned to. Typically capitalism, D&D 101, delegate any task you don't want to do to an adventurer. Exactly. Why do it yourself when an adventurer can do it for you? So... we got a bit of money. I'm trying to think of like what we don't have right now. Bees and cartography. These guys probably need... the bees are good. No, the cartography map is also good. The beer needs to be updated though. That thing does just generate beer money for us. So my question is, what do we not have in terms of sellable town stuff? Large guest beds, we don't. I don't believe we have a pot shop to sell pots and pans. At the old blacksmith. Costs the good stuff to restock. But that also means it makes the good money. We have the splitting block and the furniture stand. We have the medicine brew and the herb rack. We have the cloth shop. But we don't have this next piece because we need a tanner. Potion distillery, iron mine. We have the saw station. A compost we don't have. We need to get more of these purple herbs. A spinning frame grants jute farms a chance to produce higher quality cloth. We also need the higher version of that. And a recycling station, I don't think we have either. Oh no, we already have that. Okay, so for real though, I could just transmute some herbs. Oh, no, I can't. I have to defeat the bandit leader to be able to unlock that. What about cloth? Same deal. So until we beat bosses, we actually can't get the higher tier stuff. Cannot afford this stuff. Cannot afford this stuff. Cannot afford this stuff. All of these visitors coming to town with special orders. We cannot do. We've recently unlocked trade routes at the end of our thing, and man, I'm trying to remember what we're actually trading for here. Looks like we're trading out wood and leather for maybe blacksmithing supplies. A storm is forming. I wouldn't mind getting some more beds in the inn, so how about we do that? Could slap a few of these frames around. Pop in a few extra doors. Bada boom. And some single room beds. I guess as long as they could get in on one side, that should be fine. At least one of them up and running. Terrible stormy weather. So this I didn't realize. Our shamans would also use the range trainers. The long range dummies. You get to have a couple of them if that's the case. Mac, hello. How we doing, dude? Welcome back to town. This inn is so funny. Somebody on YouTube called me out for my terrible inn design. And I was like, that's fair. I can't really disagree with them. Did someone say capitalism? You get a free pizza. Free pizza, you say? Sounds like a deal. I'm getting the vibe that I might have enough to start making these tier 2 potions on the regular. The potion shop seems pretty successful in terms of sheer economic growth. I did set up all these quests, but I tell you what I didn't do is actually set up any of the quests to kill things. We have slay goblins. Slay goblins. Probably make some of those a priority. Oh, and then we've unlocked, it looks like we've unlocked the Goblin Chieftain. Yeah, we totally have boss quests. So I can make 5 of these quests. What do I want them to bring back? You know what? I'm just going to go for food. Lots of people, 16 people are matched for this quest. I do have to kill a couple of animals as well. So let's slay beasts. Yeah, so nobody is good enough to actually fight the wolf boss. 33 is the CR. Oh, I guess then we also have red mist, so it's like extra difficult. But I'll send out a couple of low-level slay wolves. Just because. This is an Elder Scrolls InDesigner? Basically, yeah. Theben! It's died. Take any RPG game, and this is just designing stuff for RPG characters. So, we leveled up one-handed sword. We need to make a new Holy Avenger. We'll call it Holy Vengeance. It's gonna be a tier 2 sword. We're gonna make it a gold blade. We'll give it this big fancy guard. Kind of like the black on the end of it. I think the hilt can be pretty basic looking. I'm okay with that. This will be given to, I guess, the Holy Paladins, who are sure. And we make 2 of these. Nice. Nice. 2 epic paladin swords. We've already got the tier 2 here for the 2-handed. What about daggers? We're still got to level these guys up a little bit more. So we can make a new stab and shank. Ooh. You know what? I kind of like that. These are for our rogues. We'll call this the curvy shank. Yeah. We'll save that there. We actually don't have the metal to make this right now, but it's good to know we have the option. The Stank and Shabber, we better make a few more of these and level this guy up. Legendary? Legendary. Let's go, baby. Nice, great bonuses on that. Instead of the Shank and Stabber, this is going to be the thick stab. Stick stab for bleeding. You got to have some classic names. Which is, again, going to be for these guys. And that seems like an okay look. Okay, one of our kill all the wolves quest is complete. Like my daggers, like I like my women. Curvy. Holy moly, Avenger. Dagger for sassy rogues. Call it Shankalicious. Ooh, that's not a bad name at all. Like my daggers, like I like my men. Okay. It's one way to do it. Can't argue with it. I don't have any tier 2 plate for these guys designed yet. That's the Green Knight mail. The Sacred Plate is like yellow and black, so let's just do a tier 2 version of this. and make it as fancy looking as possible. I mean, it doesn't really feel like it's better armor, but like we can call it the sacred jumpsuit. And that's for holy paladins. So once we get metal, we're good for that. Sirik has arrived in town. Ooh, and a trader is setting up. So the trader is great because I can actually buy the high level stuff off of this guy that I need. Oh, it's so expensive though. I don't know that I want to buy food. I will sell any broken gear though, because broken gear is not very good. And that's enough money to open the tannery. Now, I built a deposit pan shop. Did I stock it? Yes, I did. Okay. What I didn't build was a compost bin, which will generate us higher level herbs, and the spinning frame. Oh, which is really big. Honestly, I think the tailor shop is going to need an expansion. If we want to build that in here. I'm going to say let's do something like that. That way I can also put access to all these jute farms. Slap that there. We could slap that there. Beauty. These storage boxes can go in the back. What kind of door do you guys have? A refined birch. That is sellable stuff. This is for crafting. So why don't I squeeze that there? You can slide back a little bit and we'll put in the spinning frame. Great. And we got room for more like showcase stuff here as well. So Sirik in D&D never ends well. No. Is it a disaster waiting to happen? I notice our guys are not going and restocking this stuff when I tell them to. Vendor is busy. Same with you. For whatever reason, that auto resupply got turned off. So I'm just going to make sure that that is back on. He doesn't really have anything for him to do. Mushrooms? Mushrooms? Same there. I guess same with you. I wish I could get them to restock these little shops. I don't have enough mushrooms to do that. That can't be good. Here we go. We are hurting on food, that means. You're giving the average hero too much credit. The thing's probably a suit that jumps. Mel Gibson has arrived in town. He's still alive. Nice to see. The gang's all here. I tell you what, we got enough. We got enough to build a tanner. So let's do it. We're gonna need floors first. How about we give him bright cobblestone? And we will just give him like the ugliest windows imaginable. Give you a door there and a door there. And then the rest we should be good with just lavish walls. It's a good color for a tannery. Okay, we're not even that broke yet. He's gonna need a vendor counter. I'm gonna throw that there. To no surprise, I suppose the tannery has to be outside. And then he must have some sort of stuff he can put in here. Tanner shop locked. What does it need? Oh, it needs a stockpile. That's what we're missing. But of course, I will give him a large stockpile. Build every workstation. Success. I think I'm also going to just do this. Whoops. Gonna do this. Sort of cut it off in two different directions. The tanner will, I think, just need people displays to show off his fancy armors. Pray tell, what can we make? Medium armor, pauldrons, quivers, and helmets. This is all going to be fantastic. This is like all the stuff we're missing right now. Clothing shop. Do I have the stuff for this? I do. So we're going to put a clothing shop in here in the tailors just to generate us some extra money. Honey. That will sell goods to anybody who comes on by. This clearly needs to be restocked, but it's not letting me. Put all the windows facing the cliff. If he wants to see him, if he wants to look outside, let him. Just cliff. My God, we're already burning through all of those quests I set up. So fast. A rabbit trap. Hey, what's this? Oh, sideways mushrooms. I should have known there'd be sideways mushrooms. To farm herbs. There's got to be some tannery upgrades here as well. We're like, here we go, a leather shop. And leather goods. For all the leather daddies in our life. That we can do? That we cannot. Man, we are really hurting on food. Like really badly hurting on food. I have no fruit. Slay goblins for fruit. Three. Prioritize. I also need to slay 2 more kobolds. We might as well also do that for fruit. Prioritize. To 20. Okay, so we don't really have a job on right now that's just slay goblins for food, for example. And I think that that would probably be a good quest. Slay goblins for FUD. I want to go to the quest log. And I want to make that a daily quest. So that way someone is always going to get us food. Leather, metal, herbs. Food, leather, metal, herbs. Wood and cloth are the other 2. So I guess let's go maybe gather wood at the shrine. We could make that a repeatable quest. Is it a good quest? No. Ooh, look, we can even get the fancy wood now. Not that anybody is really good enough to get it, but 4, 5, 8. Let's have a handful of them go out. Throw up one of those. We seem to be like okay on fish, so make a handful of fancy leather quests here as well so that we can get the fancy leather going. And then we'll see how the rest goes. Again, I still don't know what happens if we don't kill this alpha boss. And I don't even think I slay goblins for food. There seems to be a lot of these now created. Did all of those quests get called slay goblins for FUD? They did. God damn it. Repeat that one. And yeah, I mean, I guess I might as well set up this boss quest. One guy is capable of doing it. If he does it once a day, every day for 5 days, maybe Okay, and the red mist has finally chilled out on the wolves as well, so we do have a bit of a better chance of dealing with that now. Whew, she's getting busy. Slaying goblins, what did they ever do to us? I mean, I think they've been raiding our village is what they've been doing to us. Poor little innocent goblins. Oh, I'm just a little goblin. Gather all the natural resources on the map. Oh, we got all of them. So, currently, this guy ain't making jack. We're saying slay goblins like slay queen? Yeah, no, I think that's right. I think you got it there. Currently, nobody uses any of our leather armor. Though it does feel like it's got that assassin drip to it. That would be ever so nice. Yeah, okay, this is obviously way better suited to cool assassins than the cloth armor they're currently wearing. Right, we got that assassin drip. Nobody is using this. But they will. Immediately, the first thing this guy makes is legendary drip. The Tanner has crafted nothing before this point. And he's like, cool, let me make you the most ballin' armor you've ever seen. So here's the deal. I think I have to go to the training grounds and edit my classes if I'm going to do this. I can't change your armor. I have to create a new class. We're going to call them... I think I might just call them straight up vampires. They generate food per day. Greatly reduces loss during failed threats. Receive bonus health from equipped items. I'm going to give them the one-handed sword. Medium armor. Offhand dagger. Cloak. I mean, we might as well do helmet and shoulders now as well. Can't afford the training cost. Ooh, I'm broke. Stop recruiting holy paladins. Stop recruiting backstabbers. Probably get another eagle guard. I guess building all of that armor cost me a sizable amount of money. So we're just going to quickly rebuild that design. And we can actually save it this time around. Got your little dagger. And then your little pantaloons. Yeah. Sure. His Majesty the King has made a request. Okay, I have 10 days to do this. I will receive an insane amount of money if I do it. Let's try it. The only thing we don't have access to is that meat. I should not have taken that quest. Unless the trader comes to town and I buy 100 meat. Which I could, in theory, do. 20 items in stock. The woodworker's got nothing in stock. The tailor's got nothing in stock. Making broken bows. Breaking my back here, boys. I'm really worried about going bankrupt because we went bankrupt before and it was like if you go bankrupt again, that's it. So let's not do that. Let's just wander around the map and try to find resources, probably. I love that it's spring, but it's still... It's like we're in the middle of a blizzard, apparently. Tanner's always going to make bad quality for at least 2 weeks after that legendary item. It does kind of feel like that might be the case. I hope not. I hope he proves his worth. Oh. I didn't know I could just open up the quest board here. Oh, this is like the inventory board. Yeah, he made a lot of broken equipment. One thing is also that, like, I could be upgrading stuff. Oh, so this must be from the trader. We're getting in traded goods to the blacksmith. Sort of randomly. Yeah, okay, so we're just getting tier 1 goods from the blacksmith constantly, for the blacksmith constantly. Man, I'm low-key like, should I have him maybe just bringing in potions? Woodworker, tanner, tailor, reward tier 2, 1, okay. Yeah, you know what? That's pretty cheap. I could do that. We'll do tier 2 woodworking. See if we can get ourselves some goodies. I really need some lamps in this town, it looks like. You guys have lots there. Not really anything there. That's stocked. That's not. Those are all stocked. Photographer stocked. The bees are stocked. I suppose I have enough to buy another one of these fancy beds. I do. Nice. Okay. Now, I've literally never seen anybody use any of these beds a single time. And part of me wonders, do you need both sides opened? There's a nice free 7,000 gold for us. I certainly am not going to complain about that. I forgot how hectic this is started to become with the balancing act of everything constantly. All right, a ton of the food is back. So I'm just going to stock up some basics here. That way he's always cooking the tier 2 stuff. What about you? I think let's do that. Can move him up to all tier 2 as well. He's running out of space, so he probably wouldn't mind having a little bit of extra storage. Can't place it outside though. So why don't we just expand his shop just the tiniest bit. Forgetting like you can't lay stuff down until you've laid tiles. Can't place that here. Why not? Oh, I must have laid grass back here. Yeah. Trying to make the place look nice. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't know what this is. Let's put that on this wall. And then we can have lots of extra stuff here. More crates. I think that's just a decoration. Nice! We defeated the Goblin Chieftain. Our fight against the Elder Dragon takes a chilling turn. New intelligence suggests a deeper darkness at play, while focusing on weakening the Elder Dragon's hold on the surrounding lands remains crucial. It seems the monstrous creature may just be a puppet in a larger scheme. Whispers tell of a malevolent entity residing deep in the frozen north, a place spoken of with dread. This entity, it seems, is the one who awakened the Elder Dragon, manipulating it and turning its immense power for its own nefarious goals. Unraveling the truth behind this entity will require venturing into the perilous areas, places where whispers turn to chilling realities. Prepare yourself for a new kind of challenge, for the path to victory may lie hidden within these dangers. Our mission expands. Weakening the dragon is only the first step. We must sever the connection between it and the entity in the north. The fate of the region, or perhaps even the world, rests on our ability to unravel this sinister web. Unlock raids. Complete the raiding requirements. Raids are unlocked for the Carnifex script. Raid boss, week 2. Magic and strength, minimum level 6. A party member may perish even if the boss is defeated and the raid is successful. Can I decide who goes on this quest? Damage requirement not met. Incomplete party. 4 heroes are required. So, magic and strength. So I could, for example, take this shaman, this green knight, well, I feel like just shamans and green knights are what we want to do here. Wow, we're not nearly at the damage threshold. Or the resilience. These are all pretty low level heroes, though. Yeah, like we have a bunch of very high. Yeah, those are. Yeah, we have like level 40 guys. They're the ones we want going out doing this. Altonin. Trader has arrived and is setting up shop. Like, have we gotten to the point that anybody can do this? Other quests, I guess I really want to know. Raid healer. Essential support role that keeps the raid group alive through potent healing spells and protective buffs. I don't have... Oh, I see. Someone who has wisdom. This is curious. It seems like I can only take people who are level 10 and below. Your tireless work has resulted in the addition of 1 new trade route. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're missing for that. Craft 15 equipment items. All right, well, that's easy enough. We're going to do that. Where are we on? This says I only have 3 of these alpha pack quests lined up. I thought we did 5 of them. Bit odd that level 40s don't seem to be selectable unless there's some finagling to be done. Yeah, it might be that they're still coming back from a quest or something. Need 2 cobalt quests here. I might as well make them boss quests. I don't really get the vibe that it matters that much. Oh, you have to select that to get the boss quests. Okay, well, no, I was correct in just making it regular then. There are 2 people capable of this one. Just in case that was canceled for some reason, I'm going to throw it back on the board. Again, I don't know what happens if we don't avert an attack. You get bonuses for averting them, so... I guess it's probably that, like, your reputation takes a hit. Ooh. Wait, the trader's in town. How much meat can I buy? Not enough. 69. I need to somehow make enough money to buy all of these. I have 8 days, so the trader is probably going to come back. I didn't realize I'd be punished if I failed this quest. Every time I buy meat from him as well, the price of the meat goes up. But then resets. No! No! Here, we gotta wait for the trader to come back. It looks like the price resets if I just close the trader down and reopen it, so... we should be able to buy the meat the next time he's in town and complete that quest. Hi, Moni. Kitty cat coming to say hello. Hi. Am I going to check out the Age of Darkness release? Yes, we actually checked it out yesterday. Played through the first 3 campaign missions. It's good. For the most part. I don't think it's really doing a lot unique. But it feels like sort of a classic vintage RTS game with a bit of a modern twist. I guess is how I would describe it. All this talk of dragons and kings remind me of the Reddit post about a king explaining what dragons are to one of his knights. The knight kills him since he fits the criteria. Love that. That's very funny. Very fun. Meat's tier 4, yeah. It's expensive. Wow. Hey, yo, Big Mo. Picked it up on eons ago to play a co-op, and then they only got into multiplayer very recently. Yeah, the 1.0 patch that came out Tuesday, I think added in the co-op stuff. So yeah, it's been super, super recent. Don't have people to get tier 3, so tier 4 is a bit out of reach. Yeah. I mean, I can't just buy it again off the trader. The amount of money I will make if I complete that King's Quest is huge. And I have a quest to complete 5 royal requests, so it's hard not to say no. Gain 5,000 resources of any kind, 3,800 gold. Bada bing. You smell like cat food. Somebody's been having a snack this morning. Wow. I'm all furred up. I feel like I just never seem to have enough quests going, but also I'm sure there's lots of stuff we need to be building. You know what I want to do is I really would like to add helmets to some of our characters. And probably like some cool shoulder pads to other people. You know what? You should also have shoulder pads. Eagle Guard don't have armor, so they need medium armor as well. Forest Rangers also don't have armor. I can find them like a hood, maybe. All right, that should keep us busy. Taylor has literally nothing in stock. I should probably deal with you before anything else. Steve Dave has died on an adventure. R.I.P. Steve Dave. Sorry for your loss, Steve Dave. Okay, there still is a glitch where if you say build 5, it takes the money. It like each one, I think, costs that much. Because I definitely just had enough money to build a whole bunch of those, and it slaughtered me. Oh no, I can't build anything right now. I owe so much money. Okay, that's gonna pay us out a little bit. Somebody has killed an alpha pack. Unfortunately, I have 1 day to kill 4 more, so I doubt that's gonna be happening. Ooh, and I owe taxes. Does not feel good, lads. Greg Bob, son of Steve Dave. All right, hold on. All this stuff is stocked. You're stocked. You're stocked. You're not. You are. You're not. These are stocked. No CR26 quests. He's got to be an Eagle Knight, right? Greg Bob, son of Steve Dave. Does that mean we need a Bob Greg as well? Son of Dave Steve. Okay, I don't have any CR26 quests. 25 to 26, so let's definitely get some of those going. Gathering quests are the cheapest. Put a couple of those on the menu. A couple of these on the menu. 20 out of 30 quests. That should help those guys out at least. The woodworker has like nothing to sell again. I'm worried about the land upkeep. I don't know when this comes into play. Okay, I could build a bunch of these for pretty cheap. Same with these. I didn't make the right type of staff, but that's okay. I think it'll still work. Like, this guy just needs it restocked, so. A legendary Holy Defender. Nice. Love getting the legendary gear. We have 11. The Tailor has nothing in stock again. Like, permanently seems to have nothing in stock. All right, let's get an upgraded version of the Guts pack then. I guess going to say this. The Guts pack V2. You know what? I'm not going to be fancy about it. We'll give it to the Green Knight. Save that template. Make 2 of them. They'll almost certainly buy it, so. And then if we go to the Forest Rucksack and make a tier 2 version of this. We'll call this the Jungle Rucksack. Keep the same colors. And we'll make 2 of them. Broken. Uncommon. I'm bankrupt. Visitors could not find affordable food at the inn. Oh, man. Even food costs me money. Every time something sells, somebody comes along and like buys me out again. Cash is in a quest. Oh, man. Oh, this is dangerous. Okay, we sold some kitchenware. Just like to make sure we have some basic food here. Apothecary sales and innkeeper sales are up. Zero days on the alpha pack. Eek. You got a specialization point. I guess we'll give you XP for now. Then everybody else chills. Turn the entire guild into a vault of Garys. I mean, that wouldn't be the worst. I do love the Gary vault. It's a classic Fallout vault. At least it's better than 17 Marys without surnames. Try and catalog in the census. There's one thing that I love. It's when we name all of our characters the exact same thing, and I have to try and keep track of them all. And by love, I mean drives me crazy. Okay. 3,000 gold. I really can't spend anything. Which is confusing because I still need stores to be stocked. Couldn't find CR22 quests. Okay. What about this? This seems like a bunch of high-level cloth, 19 to 29. That'll fit a lot of people. Rabbit traps getting restocked. We did beat another one of those alpha wolves, but Turg, and TR3G. I mean, I don't think we have a Turg. Who is the guy we have who's like CR40? Oh, 32 is our highest, according to that. We'll call it Turget, because it's a lady. Gloves. Oh, offhand. I was like, what is the glove icon? Turg needs to be a half orc. I think everybody is human. You're CR11 and you are rioting because you don't want to be here. I'm going to dismiss you, but I will take note and say we probably need some more CR11 quests. Yeah, we definitely need some repeatable low-level stuff, I guess. Just for the babies. Darius, good morning. Welcome, welcome. We also have a quest to just slay 3 animal beasts, so we'll throw a few of them on the board. Again, I'm not sure if, like, we're gonna just lose in a moment. No food. Mel Gibson's morale is low and he's considering retiring. Why? He defeated a kobold leader in combat and became an unlikely hero. Can we give him that title? All right, this food issue is really getting out of hand. Oh, I'm out of fish. That's why. You failed to stop the Alpha Pack and were pushed out of their territory. You lost 2,000 gold and 25 herbs. 25 good herbs, Valerian is sage. Okay, so that's really not the end of the world. Also, apparently I have a quest to fight bandits now, which I haven't been able to fight before. I have to kill 5 of them. Please, sirs, I'm trying to post quests. But let's start with 3 of them, I guess. And then there's another 2. Oh, I'm actually maxed out on quests. That's why I couldn't post any. Yeah, I have 30 out of 30 quests right now. So I'm starting to think I should swap out repeatable quests with higher level stuff. That one's good. But like getting access to metal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why do I have so many Slay the Alpha packs here? I'm willing to put one of them still up. That's 40 to 63. Nobody is capable of doing that quest. I think our highest level character is still 36. Yeah, and now I can do things like, let's say... So sorry, I have a quest log for good wood. Let's do a quest log for this stuff. I guess at the shrine. Just gathering at the shrine. For fish. For herbs. For leather. And for metal. There's not a lot of people that can do these quests, which is kind of like perfect for them to be the repeatable ones. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. Slay the bandit quest or get high on drugs and shoot ally in the back quest. It's a vicious quest. If I have some evil quest that someone needs to do for the greater good, like toss a peasant, slay peasants, I'm up for it. I don't think that's the type of inn we're running, but honestly, you never know. It all depends on what the people need in any given moment. They need me to slaughter some peasants? By Jove, I'll do it. I feel like a lot of these places are empty, but I can't refill them. And I ain't clear why. Okay, I have a ton of really good wood. Nothing available for sale at the tanner. No active class is using a quiver. I find that impossible to believe when we have a group using a bow. Oh my god, I gave you a backpack instead of a quiver, so you can't be made. That's frustrating. I don't like that you can't change what they're trained in. I'm sure there must be a reason for it, but... All right, well, let's start with some helmets then. We have caps. We have extras. Okay, so this is obviously good for our helmet. This will be our Green Knight, who is kind of a berserker, so Let's just give him some like ivory horns. And we'll call this the green horns. For the green horns. Okay, I also need to make a helmet for the rogues, which clearly is this. Or sorry, for the rogues, for the vampires, for both of them? Assassin's Hood. That's for the backstabber. Legendary. Land upkeep reduced. That's pretty nice. Pick your goblin quest. Shira's guide on how to slay the bandit. The Shirajira request to kill all. That farmer was clearly growing poison. I don't care how many times he says it's just barley, my lord. That ain't barley. Wait a minute, that ain't barley at all. Our paladins need a helmet as well. Let's give them this funny one. The holy hat. Pop 5 of those out. And who else here? The Eagle Guard also need a helmet. One of these is no helmet at all. It's just the extras. It's gotta be this, right? It has to be this. Without a doubt. We'll just call it the Eagle Hat. We'll pump out 5 of those. We've already upgraded so we can start making tier 2 hats, so I could redesign all of these hats. We'll wait for that. Pauldrons have a variety of versions. The shamans and the vampires need them, so I guess let's start with the vamps. This is probably the Vamp Pauldron. I would say. It's got kind of the right look to it. We'll call it Dracula's Peak. Pump out 5 of them. Now that we have helmets and stuff, people are going to start looking so nice. Oh man, a bunch of these guys need stuff. I said that the shamans would get a pauldron as well. I'm gonna say something like that. Sure. And we'll call this the Shaman Guards. I have no idea what color we made these guys. I think they were originally green. Nothing really matters too much. You're limited in what you can do with the organization types, really. The Holy Paladins also need a set of pauldrons. So let's get them something. I love that, like, while I'm doing this, my entire place is just, like, pretty much breaking down. They'll have the black cross to confuse everybody. And then they're like gold and... They're gold and black mostly, but I can't really do that as a combo, it seems. I'll just give them these little pally pauldrons. Am I spelling that right? I don't think I am. About 5 of those. Class name, One Shoot Bowman. The traitor. Okay, I gotta pause. You've got to be kidding me. The entire time I was there, the traitor came and then left. I needed to buy that meat. I needed to buy that meat really bad. Kill 4 kobolds. 18 to 15. Perfect, my dudes. You're going to do this exact quest. That'll keep them busy. And we have, just to see here. What happened to kill all my animals and kill all those bandits? I was certain that I set up kill all of these guys. That's so weird. I wonder if those like jobs cancel because I ran out of money or something. I owe 11K in payouts. Ooh. Got the last shot. The holy moly, dunk on the divine power. Dude, it's so hard to keep up in all the different things that you need to be crafting at all the different times. I mean, I know that there is like a randomized thing, but also, what am I doing if I'm just randomizing? You guys don't have any of these tier 2 herbs? No, is it because you're automatically crafting high level potions now? It's 100% what it is. Oh, I can make these purple guys now too. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Also expensive. At least we'll have lots of backpacks sitting around. To level this up. So we can make a tier 2 version. Whoa. Okay, I kind of want the shaman wings. I like that when upgrading from like a previous version, just the colors are already correct for me. So I don't really need to like jerk around too much with it. Successfully complete 250 hero quests. Wow, everything. Everything is constantly running out. We have no fish. I guess we have lots of fruit though, so we're still making fruit-based stuff. No meat. I have a lot of high-tier wood. So it would be kind of nice if we could have this guy start getting higher level gear. Here's a legendary bow. Gorgeous. Here's another legendary bow. Killer. Make a couple tier 2 bows here as well. Magic staves. We're gonna need a bunch more of you. And then we're gonna make a tier 2 version of this as well. Okay, okay. Looking nice. Inventory full. Build more stockpiles. I have no money. I'm broke. Oh, we owe so much money. Oh, we owe so much money. Okay, let's just sit back. Let's wait for some stuff to sell. It's a legendary bow because it's only got a single arrow. Yeah, nobody has the quivers, so. You couldn't find any quests. So let's just get rid of you. I have to turn this guy back on tier 1 potions because he's chewing through the tier 2 stuff too quickly and can't actually make any of it. Okay. All of our main stuff is actually stocked right now though, so if we can sell what we have in town and keep quests going, we should be able to start getting some better guys. Here's VM. Our holy paladin. still a little baby, but I'm going to make him brave. He's got the legendary Holy Defender. He's going to need to buy himself a hat. Let's bring him back in. Rabbit traps ready to go. We got trees. We got minerals. We got food. More food. More trees. Fish. One set of fish ready to go. I don't know why they all haven't triggered at the same time, but okay. The bunny. I know the stuff to make this. Do I? No. Aha. We can get some trade supplies in. You know what? I feel like I'm always short of the tailor, so I'm gonna have the tailor get some trade goods in as well. There are no CR11 quests. That is definitely not something we see a lot of. Quests for the babies, so they got something to do. Yeah, again, it's like I have this slay bandits at the road, but what happened to the other 4 of these quests? Did they disappear when somebody takes it? Or is it because I run out of money, they suddenly are like, oh, we can't afford to post this anymore? I think there's 2 of those on the board, so... Kobolds we can't slay for anything other than tier 1 gear. Ba, 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 ba. All right, just post it. Also, sorry, we still haven't beaten the alpha pack. Oh, we actually lost a ton of knowledge of animal beasts. That's so weird. We'll try to build that back up. Okay, and my last thing that I really need to do is I don't think the Tanner has any decorations. 38 out of 40, so shockingly, I guess he has some. Do, 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 do. Meow, 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 meow. Production 27%. I still often feel like I don't understand how the shops actually level up. Specifically how production levels up, but at least we're back up in the green, roughly. I owe a lot of money to quests, but that's a relatively small problem. Oh, Mel did retire. Retirement reason, there was no available food at the innkeeper. Woof. This guy defeated the Alpha Pack in combat. I'm also going to make him brave because he's really high level. Yeah, I would love some sorting options here to say sort via level. Okay, we're good on forest rangers. We still need more vamps. I feel like a class we don't have is just a wizard. Timeless. Play through a whole year. Well, that's official then. The season summary. We completed 8 out of 9 threats. We had an 88% quest efficiency. The most heroic character is Alterin. Holy Paladins are the most popular. We scored an A, which got us 7,000 gold. The Apothecary is the best shop. The Blacksmith's the most profitable. And we have a lot of food in stock. Not really a bad thing. Nice, and it looks like we're finishing off the bandits. I guess we have to beat the Alpha Quest when it maxes out, might be the what needs to be done. Oh, I really need that trader to show up. There's only one more day left on this. I'm not going to spend any money because if that trader shows up, he is my only way out of failing this royal objective. And if I do fail, I'm going to need 5,000 gold to pay off the king. On the bright side, it looks like I'm somehow owed 10,000 gold right now. Don't ask me how that comes about. But I do feel like we have enough money that we can start pushing people into some better gear now. And you know what I really, really want to see? It's this raid page. Minimum level 6. I guess the answer is just that, like, I need to get better gear for my characters. Because if they have better gear, they'll be able to have higher damage and higher resilience. Our damage is so bad. Yeesh. I was kind of thinking about starting a new class as well. Probably an intelligence class, make like a mage. I feel like a mage and maybe a priest. We have shamans, but they're into tributes, so they don't work as healers in quite the same way. We're getting all these beautiful legendary effects up here now. Everybody just wants food. Can I be a mage class? Be fun to demand fun magic types? I mean, I don't know what kind of magic you use, but I can determine what kind of equipment you wear. Which is really what the game is all about. It's about playing dress up with our people. You guys are stocked. You need a restock. You're stocked. You're stocked. Tailoring shop needs a restock. That one's stocked. You need a restock. Oh, why are you so hard to click? You need a restock. You need a restock. And you need to be emptied of beer. That's perfect. Auntie Brian, thank you for unfollowing and refollowing. And we need CR19 quests. All right, let's just get a couple of those. So we have them. I would love to be able to get some lower level quests that make sense for us. Throw a few of those on the boards. Hi, Troll. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Wild Magic Sorcerer, enjoy the fireball blowing up in your face. You want to do something simple, like whatever a basic D&D spell is? I mean, fireball is a pretty basic D&D spell, but... the traitor is coming. Okay. I think with the traitor coming to town, let's cut this video here. And meet everybody on YouTube back on the next episode. As we continue to vibe through and see what else we got. See if we can beat some more bosses. See if we can do one of those raids. Until then, bye-bye.